what we do here is essentially put people's life back together after they've had a traumatic injury as a result of an accident. The disruption to people's life can't be minimized because people have lost income, they've incurred medical bills, they've suffered a disability, their family life has been thrown into chaos, and that's what motivates me to come to work every day, because we can do very real good for people by taking one huge area of stress out of an already stressful situation, and that is dealing with the court system, the civil justice system, or an insurance company, and getting them back to square one financially. Well, the problem is that an individual person has no leverage whatsoever with an insurance company. Think about this. You've suffered the injury, but an insurance company has all the money, and it is their decision and their decision alone how much to compensate somebody after an accident. And your average human being that is just living their life day to day doesn't have the information about what's a reasonable settlement after a car accident, and they're being pressured to settle quickly and inexpensively, because you have to remember that an insurance company's reason for existence is to make profit for itself. It's not really about being in good hands and having a good neighbor. These are for-profit entities, and you, an individual, against a multi-billion-dollar corporation, have got nothing. The only leverage you have is your ability to hire a lawyer and file a lawsuit. That's the only thing that puts an insurance company at risk. So if you're dealing by yourself with an insurance company, you've got nothing. You're at the mercy of an adjuster who's going to try to get out of this as cheaply as possible, because the less they pay you, the more money they make at the end of the year. When we're using it in the legal arena, what it means depends upon the type of case you're litigating. Negligence in a car accident case means just what we think it means. Somebody ran a red light. Somebody was talking on their cell phone and rear-ended somebody. Somebody blew a stop sign and T-boned somebody in an intersection. We all know what that means. Negligence in the professional negligence arena means something a little different. The term they use is a standard of care, and that is essentially what a reasonable, say, medical professional would do in the same or similar circumstances. And it doesn't really mean medical judgment. What it means is, what is the standard protocol in medicine in this type of situation? We've all heard that term that medicine is more art than science, and the law sort of takes that into consideration. So these are pretty broad concepts applied in specific situations. So a bad outcome does not mean that there was negligence. A judgment call that proved to be wrong does not necessarily mean that there was negligence. What we're talking about when we talk about a violation of the standard of care is a basic principle that is universal in medicine that was breached. And typically the people that are victims of medical malpractice are some of the most egregiously injured plaintiffs, clients that we see. So we take these cases very seriously and devote the time and the resources that they require. And over 20 years we've gotten, I think, pretty good at these types of cases. We don't charge anything per hour. We work on a contingency fee basis. Most people don't have the money to pay a lawyer every month when the bill comes. And knowing that, we work on a contingency fee basis, which means that our fee comes out of whatever we recover for you. If you have any questions about medical care that you've received, you should inquire. If there's a red flag up, ask somebody. call us. We will be glad to talk through your situation with you. We will be glad to take a look at medical records, have them reviewed if necessary. And it could be that, again, it's just a bad outcome. But if somebody was negligent and was responsible for that bad outcome, they're responsible for the harm that they caused. And that's where we come in.